Welcome back to this next module. We're going to talk all about bidding on your keywords and what bid strategy to use. Before I get stuck into the bid strategies, I should probably tell you, if you don't already know, that the Google ad platform is kind of like an auction, right? Where different advertisers bid on different keywords. So some keywords are really expensive because they're very competitive and lots of people are bidding on them. For example, lawyer and plumbing type keywords are very expensive versus others which the cost per click is much cheaper because there's less competition. Google Ads is a little bit different to a traditional ad auction because they've got a metric called quality score, but that's sort of beyond the scope of this video course. But essentially, you're going to need to come up with some kind of bid strategy. Now, I'm going to cover them all. Basically, you can do what's called manual bidding, which is manual CPC bidding, where you control what you want to pay for a click. And it's obviously just the maximum amount that you want to pay. So say you're a dentist and you say to Google, I'm willing to pay $5 for a click, but no more than that. And then, you might end up paying $3 or $4. So you can manually select that. And then they've got their automated bid strategies where you don't decide actually what you pay for a click. Google decides based on what your objective is. So one of the automated bid strategies is maximize clicks, which is essentially your way of saying to Google, I want to get as many clicks as possible to my website with the budget that I've given it. I personally don't like that bid strategy, and I very rarely use it, so I kind of don't suggest you do. There's another type of bid strategy called maximize conversions, which is once you've set up the tracking, like we talked about in a previous module, you can say to Google, I want to get as many leads or conversions as you can kind of get for me. The downside with that is that your cost per click will probably vary wildly, and you might have some really expensive cost per clicks. And it can kind of scare people a little bit. I actually don't mind this bid strategy that much. We've had some good results with it in the past, but only once we've had like a really well-established account. And you can also take that maximize conversion bid strategy a bit further and say that you want to get what's called a target CPA amount, or a target cost per acquisition or cost per lead. If I'm talking double Dutch, don't worry about it. I would then suggest that you just do manual CPC bidding to start with, get some runs under your belt, and then possibly migrate towards the automated bid strategies. But when you sort of go into eventually creating your campaigns, probably the default setting at the time of this recording is going to be maximize conversions bid strategy. You can overwrite that and change it to manual bidding. And for most people, when they've created a new account or new campaign, I do suggest that they do manual CPC bidding to start with. And that's because Google needs data in this account in order to be able to be good at the automated bid strategies. If you've got a brand new account or you're just setting up conversion tracking, Google kind of doesn't really know how your website converts and what your leads are coming in at. So start with manual, and then you can graduate to the other bid strategies after. All right. Obviously, I talk in depth about this inside Teach Traffic. If you want to get stuck in, I'd love to help you further. Just click on the button below. And stay tuned for the next module. See ya.